Hello everyone, Gotcha Spark here, bringing you another Genshin team showcase. For this team, I decided to go with a Nilou team. This Nilou team will be based around Pyro reactions and Hydro damage. Nilou will be our main DPS for this team. We will be using her elemental skill for a majority of our damage. Through using her elemental skill, we will use it for the Hydro infusion that it applies to her basic attacks. Through that, we will use that to trigger our reactions and main source of damage. With that said, let's go over the stats. Here is some of her stats displayed on screen. I will now go over the weapon. I'm using Primordial Jade Cutter. Here is the artifact set. I'm using 4-piece heart. Here is the stats on her artifacts. Crit damage circlet. And as you can see here, she is C2, which is not really too important for this build, since I'm doing power reactions, not bloom damage. With her talents being 2, 10, 9. You don't really need any upgrades into her normal attack talent, since most of your damage will come from the elemental skill, and when you activate the elemental skill, all your normal attack damage counts as elemental skill damage. So that basically covers everything that Nilou provides to the team. So let's move on to our second unit of the team. Kokomi is the second character for this team. Kokomi's main purpose of this team is to heal in emergencies, and she can provide good damage. With that said, let's go over Kokomi's stats. Kokomi's stats aren't too important. She's mainly used here for her healing purposes, although she can DPS depending on what artifacts and weapon that you equipped her with. She could act as a sub DPS. I'm using 4-piece ocean set for the 4-piece bonus, plus it increases Kokomi's healing for the team. Here are the stats. I do have Kokomi at Constellation 1, with talents being 9, 10, 10. I would also like to point out, with the ocean set, from the passive healing that Kokomi does, her all-field damage also provides more damage to Nilou, while Nilou's out DPSing, and you have the jellyfish on field with Nilou, it will add up to a considerable amount of damage. So it's very good to use the ocean set here. Anyways, let's move on to the third character of this team. Sucrose is the third character for this team. I mainly use Sucrose for the elemental mastery that she gives to her other teammates when she uses her elemental skill or her ult. It adds up to a considerable amount of elemental mastery that she passes on to her teammates. But anyways, let's go over her stats. As you can see, I'm running her with high elemental mastery. Here's her weapon. Artifacts. Stats are displayed on screen. I'm using all elemental mastery circlet, goblet, and sands. I have Sucrose at Constellation 6, with talents being 1, 8, 7. Okay, for the final character of this team, I may mispronounce her name here, but I'm using Xiangling. Xiangling is our main Pyro applier to the enemies. With using her elemental burst, we should get pretty good uptime with the Pyro application on the field. Here's her stats. I run her with decently high elemental recharge to get more uptime on her burst. I run her with an energy recharge weapon. And here is the artifacts: 4-piece emblem, I have her at Constellation 6, with talents being 3, 9, 11. And that is all the information for the characters that will be used in this team showcase. If you enjoyed the video, please like, comment, and subscribe. The rest of this video will consist of a few bosses to showcase how this team performs overall. With that said, I hope you enjoy the rest of the video, and thanks for watching.
Enhanced animal, eat this! This dance is for you. Positions. Yeah. Yeah. Stand clear. Animal test 60. Rest and rebuild. Don't break my glasses. Absorption test. All eyes on me. Yeah. Hold the line. Swirl. Mark. Your toes. At the front. Dance with the waves. Positions. Animal test 6308. Boba, get them! Uphill battle. Rest and rebuild. Stand clear. Covenant of the Deep. Let's move out. With all my strength.
It's quite hard to come by. Well then, amuse me. Surrender is a valid option. I promise I'll be gentle. How unbecoming. Guess I should take you more seriously.
This dance is for you.
Something else catch your eye?
A brash maneuver. You're really at the right hip.
No, he's
Hold the line. Enhanced animal. Boba, get with all my strength. All eyes on me. I gotta keep my bit. Billowing surge. Let's move out. Allow me. Nice and spicy. Eat this. Absorption test. Swirl. Mark. This dance is for you. Hold the line. Stand clear. At the right hip. Yeah.